Macism with another DOAX 3 Boobs and Rants, Boobs and Rants. Let's play. I'm trying to charge my freaking phone. My phone is being a butt right now. In a real butt. And tonight's rants, conflicts with family, typical what I always do in these rants. Just news of the week that I've been going through and things that's been going on in my life pretty much. But I did get some good news, and it coincides with my first rant. Due to the fact my last lab work for my blood test revealed that my white T cell count was high. The doctor who I go see the clinic, he decided to refer to me to a hematology oncology department, health department, whatever, doctors, to go and see them. They can go my blood work for me, get a second opinion, and tests like that. The thing with the hematology oncology department, they're people who research, as far as hematology, they research blood related disorders, study blood forms of cancer, bone marrow, and stuff like that. And then the oncology side of it is they cover basically study of like certain forms of cancer and things like that. So I knew this appointment was scheduled for over a month. The doctor says he's going to refer to me. They set up the appointment, and I knew about it like a month in advance, and I've been dreading it because it's like, okay, I'm scared. Hey, what did he not tell me? Is there a possibility that I could have a form of cancer? What's going on? And so, because of the stress and anxiety of this appointment, the closer it got to it, I suffer from anxiety. My body started to react. It's been hard for me to go to sleep at night. Stress, heart palpitations, get tense, get some chest pain, and things like that, going through the severe anxiety symptoms. And so it's the week before the appointment, exactly like 3 days for an appointment. Asked a family member if they can forgetting this Japanese game caught in a circle. If they can get me a ride, to the appointment. If they could take me to go to the appointment. So family member was like, okay, cool, sweet, we'll do that. So long story short, the day before, called the family member, said we're good. So I'm like, okay, can you get here? Because my appointment's at 9 a.m. I'm like, can you get here by 8:30? And the person was like, oh, best I could do is between 8:40 to 8:50. And so, knowing this family person, they are not a very punctual individual. They're not very punctual at all. And they get mad when I say they run on their own form of time, and it upsets them when I tell them that. But it's based on actual facts and truths and stuff that they've done in the past. It's not something I just whip out of my ass just to piss them off. It's based on actual facts. This person decides and when they want to show up and do things on their own time. They don't want to plan or do things ahead. The person even showed up, fastly late to their own birthday party where they had, their guests and co-workers that were waiting for I don't know how long. And so, yeah, the person has a pattern of being fashionably late. Unless there's some ways of for them to get to where they got to go, or if it's something important to them, they'll get there on time. So to me, going to this appointment was possibly life-changing. Like I said, it's like, you know, I'm going there, I'm getting sent to a medical facility that basically treat and diagnose people with cancer. This is not something you fuck around with. This is not an appointment you show up late for. This is not something, you know, that you don't take seriously. So, in my heightened state, you know, I asked this person to swear to be there when they say they're going to be here to pick me up. And the person started making excuses on reasons why they might not possibly get here. And so from their point of view, they're thinking, well, I'm driving, I'm dropping off this person, I'm dropping off, you know, my kid. And in their mind, we're like, as long as we get there, you know, I'll come get you when I get you. It's like I got other things on my plate, and, you know, that's the way it's going to be. You know, traffic, I can't factor in traffic. And I'm trying to explain to him that this is one of those life-changing things. I can't show up late. If you're even 5 minutes late, if you're not there when they call your name, then they figured you flaked and you didn't show up, because they got to see other people. You know, they got other appointments to meet. You can't be late to that. You can't be late to stuff like that. So I try to make them swear to me. You know, me in my emotional heightened state, you know, I was like, you know, just swear to me. I'm like, yes or no. Can you make it or not? Can you make it or not? And they try to make excuses saying, you don't understand. You don't understand. They don't realize I do understand. I do understand. I said, but you know, I had this appointment coming up. I told you like a week in advance. I reminded you 3 days before. You know, I'm trying to tell you how important this is. Maybe they didn't realize how important this was. And, okay, how do I go to bed? And so, trying to get this person to swear. They're trying to explain, give me an excuse why they couldn't get there on time, or if they'll get there fast, be late. At this point, there is no excuse. You either can make it or you can't. If you can't get me to my appointment on time, then just say so. You know, I'm not going to hold it against you. It is what it is. I'm just going to have to find, you know, another way to get to where I got to go. That's all to it. You know, you put the responsibility back on me once you say no. It's out of your hands at that point. And it's like, I can't hold that against you. If you can't do it, you can't do it. But since you didn't say no, you know, you kept on saying, I'll get there when I get there. That's not good enough. I got to be there on time. It's like, you got to be a person of your word. If you say you're going to be somewhere, you got to be somewhere. And so, he got mad. He hung up on my face on the phone. He got mad. He hung up on my face. And even in the DMs, he's still trying to rationalize whatever. But I'm like, you know, there's no excuse for it. It's like, there's no excuse for hanging in my face. I said, you could have just answered the question, yes or no. I said, I don't know. It wasn't that hard. It's like, what's the worst that could happen? You say no, and I'll probably be mad at that moment. But like I said, I'll just have to find another ride. It's out of my hands at that point. I'll just be mad, you know? But, you know, the fact that you hung up on my face, they hung up on my face without giving me a simple answer to a question. It just showed your ass. It just showed you being stubborn and being just dumb in that moment. There's a mature way to handle things. And it's like, just say you can't do it. And so I ended up calling another friend, and he basically made the time to get me to my appointment. Like I said, if you plan ahead, see, he planned this, my buddy planned this at the last minute. You know, he planned it just overnight. Actually, he planned it while we were on the phone. He was like, look, okay, I'll just pick you up at 8. He said, because, you know, on the possibility of traffic, which I understand, because that's the same thing my family member said. You know, we want to make sure you get there, you know, on time. If that means getting there a half hour earlier, then so be it, you know, because it's important. You know, he realized how important me getting to this appointment was. You know, there's no excuse. You either can or you can't. And so, and he could. And so, long story short, I got to my appointment, get there, like I said, got there a half hour earlier. Had to wait until the place opened up. It opened up, waited probably about 10 minutes before the doctor saw me. Good thing I came early, because they called my name like 9 o'clock on the dot. Like I said, these places don't mess around. They don't mess around. Once 9 o'clock hit, here they come in the lobby. You know, so-and-so here. It's like, yeah, I'm here. They're like, all right. So they took my blood pressure. I was a nervous wreck. I'm sitting there trembling. Hands as cold as ice. And so I warned them. I said, you know what? I said, I'm a hot mess right now. I'm nervous. I'm stressing. So my blood pressure might, you know, come up a little bit high. And so she took my blood pressure. She was like, oh yeah. She said, yeah, you need to calm down. She said, breathe. You know, take some deep breaths and, you know, stuff like that. And so I did. I eventually calmed down. Still slightly nervous. Took my blood pressure again, even though I was just freaking out. My blood pressure was still low. My blood pressure went down. It was lower than I expected it to be. So I'm happy about that. That's good to know, because I'm afraid to go back to the clinic and they decide to just, you know, take my blood pressure, and my blood pressure's through the roof, and I don't want to end up in an emergency. So I do not like being in hospitals. I don't at all. And so that was the first good news of the day. Found out my blood pressure is the meds I'm on is working. It's in manageable levels. And you know, I'm pretty much good. And so when the doctor came in and gave me my diagnosis, it was basically she didn't understand why the doctor at the clinic referred me over there, because based on the information of my lab work, is like, yeah, my white T cell is high, but it's not crazy high to the point where it's like I shouldn't have been referred to a hematology or oncology department. But I think the reason why the physician at the clinic sent me was because it was probably like the second time in a row within the span of the year that, you know, my white T cell count was high. So it's like, if it's like a repeat thing, you know, then it's, you know, there's probably something going on. And I understand it's better to be safe than sorry, so I'm not gonna hold it against them. Even though I talked to the doctor at the hematology oncology place, you know, and she was cool. She was actually very pretty. She knew her stuff. Asked her questions. She gave me information. She checked my lymph nodes. Everything was fine. She did notice I have a heart murmur. She, you know, she checked my vitals, and it's like, so that's one thing I gotta get that fixed. But like I said, I've been stressing for the past 3 weeks over this appointment, and yeah, so yeah, that's game winner. Yep, they got me. So yeah, palpitations for weeks, and that'll do that. It'll mess with your heart when you're stressing. So people learn to be stress-free. And so the big thing out of this is, like, I don't hold anything against a family member. I don't hate them. I just find it disappointing that I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. Maybe this person is, it's like, it's almost like dealing with a teenager who's going through the rebellious phase almost, where it's just like, you're trying to tell this person stuff on your own experience and things like that, and the do's and don'ts of life that you learn with experience, and this person just don't want to listen. Because the person was like, you know, they say they don't have to prove anything, you know, they're gonna do things their way, and I'm like, you know what, I told them I was the same way, And I said, you know what it is? I said, it costs you relationships. I said, it costs you relationship with people. I said, people will give you a limited amount of chances to prove if you're reliable and what type of person you are. Some people will only give you one chance. And if you come up short, then it's going to stop you from getting opportunity and chances that you would have had if you just would have just swallowed your pride and just stop being stubborn and having so much pride and being ignorant. It's like, I know from experience. It was like, I had people offer me stuff. I had friends offer me stuff, opportunities or chances, and I turned them down. And to the point where they never offered me anything again. It didn't hurt my friendship with these people, but it hurt my relationship status with these people to the point where they did not offer me anything. They didn't offer me anything, you know, as far as opportunities and things like that. They would offer to somebody else. And it took me years to wonder why, where I had certain friends and they would be like, they know that I'm, you know, struggling or whatever, but they're offering something to somebody else that I know, but they won't offer it to me. And it was like, but then when I think about it, they did give me chances to prove myself, and I let them down. And people pick up on that really quick. They do. They may not tell you to your face that you let them down, but you can tell. You can tell by the look on their face and the fact that they don't give you certain chances and opportunities that they give other people that you know, or other people. So it's like, it's certain those things you just have to be mindful of when dealing with people. Because, yeah, this same family member, you know, they helped me get a day job recently. I'm going to probably be actually having a day job pretty soon, and basically they gave me an opportunity to speak with a manager of the place that I'm going to be working. And it took me a week, almost a week to decide, like 5 or 6 days to decide if I wanted it or not. I knew working there I wasn't going to get a lot of hours. I knew that this company I'll be working for, they've been having a kind of a shaky reputation. They're always getting attacked on, you know, YouTube and social media. And so it was like, okay, do I want to work for this company when I know I'm not going to be getting a lot of hours? And I know this company's been kind of, as far as business-wise, been kind of shaky. So those were things I considered before deciding to go talk to the supervisor to take that job. But in the back of my mind, I knew it was like, well, this person went out on a limb for me by talking to this person to hook me up. It was like, you know what, it can't hurt to go and talk. So I did. I ended up getting the job. But in the back of my mind, like I said, I didn't want to let this person down. You know, because this person thought I was worth their time and effort to hook me up with the opportunity to get that job. So I didn't want that person's time to go to waste. And plus, that person kept on bugging me. They were like, did you talk to him yet? Did you talk to him yet? Did you talk to him yet? You know, they're constantly reminding me on my ass. And it's like, and you know, I got that stubborn itch just like that person does, where it's like, if you try to beat things into me, I automatically kind of don't want to do it just for the fact you're annoying the shit out of me about it. But, you know, my inner maturity kicked in to where it was like, you know what, this person's, you know, going out of their way and they're bugging me. It's not gonna hurt, you know, just to go and talk and see where this goes. And so I ended up getting a job. I thanked the person, but then like a week and a half later, then the person hangs up on my face. Because, you know, they don't have a sense of being punctual or trying to be punctual. And if they can't be punctual, then they should just say no. Instead, they hung up on my face on the phone. So it's like, oh God, it's like, it's just mind-numbing. It's mind-numbing. It's like, I gave them a way out when I asked them. I said yes or no. I gave them a way out. I wanted them to say no, to be honest. It's like, at least if you say no, I can let you off the hook and be like, okay, cool, I'll just find some other person to give me a ride. Don't worry about it. Which I end up doing anyway. So it's like one step forward, 2 steps back with this individual. I love them to death, but man, it is just so frustrating dealing with them. it's very frustrating. It's like, oh god, it's extremely frustrating. It's like you end up being so disappointed. It's like, now I know how some of my close friends felt about me when I was in my 20s and 30s, especially in my 20s, like my mid to late 20s. Now I realize what they were going through and dealing with me. Like, karma's a bitch. Karma always catches up with you in life. oh, I got that? And so, person watching this, I'm not mad. I never hold any grudges. But like I said in the DMs when I texted you, I said, you just gotta do better, man. You gotta do better. You gotta think before you pop off. And you got to know when to put your pride aside. You gotta know how to think your way out of stuff and not make excuses. Because some things you can't excuse your way out of. You know, there's some things where people want a straight answer, they don't want excuses. If somebody give you a yes or no question, give them a yes or no answer. No excuses, just yes or no. You can or you can't. That's all to it. No BS, no bullshit, no why you can't do it. Just yes or no. You know, that's it. That's the moral of that story. As far as my second rant, I don't know, it's not more a rant, more like an observation. I think this is the end of the mission for Mayane. This is the last day. I think, what is it? Get the jet black bikini with Ayane. Yeah, because you got to do these things to level up in this game. Okay, what did he give me? Ooh, I got a gift from Marie Rose. You know how hard it is for a girl to give you a gift in this game? And the girls are so picky. It's like in this game, they made it on purpose where the gift giving, they made the gift giving harder in this game. It's like they make the money you make a lot less, but they made the gift giving harder. Which is annoying. It is so annoying. Alright, where's my thing at? Okay, wait. Gotta get used to these buttons. It's a game released in Asia, so here in the States, your X button basically selects stuff, but in Asia, they push the circle button. Yeah, I can see her being different from that. But she likes the ocarina? Doesn't Kasumi likes the ocarina? So now I know what stuff makes them indifferent, but you gotta play the characters to figure all this shit out. Put it away, so just fill up my thing. I already got it. It's storage. Tar. Okay, I already got that. So all this stuff is gonna just fill up my thing, but at least I know. I forgot this does something to their boobs. Let's drink it. Apply that. Apply that. See what happens. But I watched Matt McMuscle's new episodes of What Happened. It's basically Matt Muscles used to be a part of the Super Best Friends or whatever, where they just play fighting games. It was him, a black guy, and 2 other white dudes, and they just played fighting games, hyped them up or dunked on them, and things like that. They ended up ending that channel because they had, I guess, differences among the group of friends. and they all went their separate ways. Shit happens, life happens, things got fucked up. I don't know what happened. I might have to find a YouTube video of what really happened, of why they broke up. And I think it had to do with like one person in the group saying he just didn't want to be involved anymore. And I think combine that with the YouTube channel, I think it had like hella hundred thousands of subscribers, so there's money involved. And he probably just told the other guys, is like, look, you know, I'm not a part of this no more, and I'd rather we just went our separate ways and not do any more content, and you know, and us not, you know, doing it. So they abandoned that channel. It still exists. I'm sure they're still getting a check off of it, which they probably split. Who knows? I'm sure they got all that thing kind of organized or whatever. But Mac McMuscles, he has the one. He's one of the most noticeable members of those group of 4 or 5 dudes. I think it's 4 dudes. And so he has a What Happened YouTube channel where he talks about, you know, failed video games or games who had rough development cycles or didn't perform well or shit like that. So he talked about the Saints Row reboot, and yeah, the first thing I noticed when watching that, it was like he had a source, I guess one of the developers anonymously told him all the news about how, you know, there was a lot of crunch, how, you know, developers were leaving and walking out, and some parts of the development team were not complete, and you know, and the game got delayed. There was some issues with the writing and stuff like this. But it did keep on some key facts that I noticed in the whole thing he was talking about. And the fact that, I think my only problem, usually I like his What Happened videos, but this one was very safe. It seemed like he didn't want to address the whole social media backlash and social political bullshit that surrounded the game, and a lot of the criticisms of the game. He kind of just passed it off as the internet being the internet. But I can understand why he did it, because like I said, you know, he has to play buddy, you know, with people who, for inside information, you know, he can't piss people off, especially if there's people who worked on the, you know, develop the game. And it's like, he tried to not make it political, but by not talking about the whole social political thing, you know, behind the game, it's kind of like sticking your head in the sand, and you're already, you know, you already chose a side. You chose a side without choosing a side. And that was my issue with the video. And it's like, if he just would have just addressed it a bit more in depth and took a look at both sides, instead of taking a side to where it's sort of like an outsider looking in, where it's like, okay, you know, the devs said they're not going to make any changes, and then the internet's going to internet. And you know, he should have said, well, you know, due to the social climate, you know, the dev social media, you know, they started to dunk on the fans, and that already left the game at a disadvantage as far as making money, as far as selling the game. You know, that stuff he didn't touch on. You know, he avoided it. You know, he tried to stick to just the facts of his inside source, but he didn't paint a broader picture. Don't get me wrong, it's like the inside source stated that the Embracer Group had a $2 billion investment that fell through, and that's why they started firing people. But I'm like, you know, I could see that. I said, but at the same time, if the game was actually, if Saints Row was actually good and successful, they probably wouldn't have Embracer Group probably would not have gotten rid of Volition the way they did. It's like you became, for a company trying to like make money and trying to decide what assets to keep and what assets to get rid of, you just made yourself expendable by putting out a buggy, hot mess of a game at launch. You dunked on your core fan base on social media. and and it's like when people got the game day one, people actually wanted to give the reboot a fair shot. I remember it. It was like as soon as like in the AM, people were playing the game and live streaming it, and like the first like 20 minutes of gameplay or 30 minutes or hour, they're having bugs, crashes, and it was like, oh my god. And then you compound that with the horrible characters and the writing. It was just a shit show. Because nowadays it's like, what was it? Madman Muscle talked about how the game actually topped the sales charts for a month. But that sales chart was based in the UK, and that was mostly like Steam sales. That wasn't hard copy sales of the game. That was online, you know, buying and downloading the game online. And that was a UK sales chart. And so, but the game barely got to over a 60 in Metacritic score. And in order to get that 61 Metacritic score, it needed quite a few shill video game journalists like Koff, like Game Informer, and some other, shills, some other YouTubers to boost up the Metacritic score. Because when the game came out, like for the first, like almost 24 hours, the game was maintaining a 53 Metacritic score. The game was in that bad of a shape. It was barely over a 50 on Metacritic. But then the shills came out and, they started leaving good reviews, but it still ended up just slightly over 60, which is still, that's horrible. That's horrible. I was like, if the game ended up got a 7, that means it's respectable. It's respectable to where it's like, all right, you got a 7. That pretty much, what do you say, is worth like a $60 purchase for that game, or a $70 purchase of the game if you got a 70 review score. But if you're only getting a 60 or a 50, nah, it's not worth that investment. It's not worth $60, not these days with video games. And plus, it was supposed to be a AAA title. It was developed like a AAA title, treated like a AAA title, and then for it to epically fail the well it did, it was like, Which I find funny is that I did a YouTube video talking about the game, when they announced it coming out, and I said it could do well, but my gut was telling me the game was going to epically fail. The only reason why I said it could do well was just in case, because you don't know how good a game is until you play it, until other people play it, and you get to see it running, how good or bad a game is. And since I didn't see anything, I couldn't say if the game was going to be good or bad. And all I asked for the game was like, okay, I hope the graphics and the character creator is at the same level as Saints Row 3 or Saints Row 4. I said I probably would have still enjoyed the game. And sadly, when I downloaded the Boss Creator DLC and I saw that Boss Creator, I knew off the bat the game was going to be ass. I was like, oh my god, this game is ass. It's like, once I saw that, once I downloaded that demo, I'm like, yeah, this game is dead on arrival. And I was right. A lot of the fans were right. Once they saw the characters leaked, a lot of people were just right, and people were just not buying that game. They were like, the only people who really bought it was the people who got YouTube channels, and they did it for content purposes. Like I said, it was like the week it came out, like the first 3 days, it just seemed like majority of the YouTube channels I followed covered the clusterfuck that was Saints Row Reboot when it came out. So yeah, but Matt, I understand why he went the route he did. He doesn't want to open that can of worms. He don't want to deal with that drama. He doesn't want that type of drama in the comments, but you can't avoid it. Not on YouTube, and how big of a shitstorm that game was. And so in the comments, people are talking about it. Ooh, got an S. Some people were fighting about it. And things like that. I like the gold volleyball. That's nice. On one level. You have a lot. Postcard hair flip. Here's from Sushi. I know I can rap. So what was her final thingamabobber? Wow, I got her to 100. Wow, that's the only one I got to 100 as far as satisfaction. So what's okay? I did well with what's her face. Got her to an 88 with Marie. I got to 44 with Neo Tengu. I don't have Masaki. I don't have Lei Fang. No, I just think this is just satisfaction. I don't know. That's where those numbers are weird. Have I even used Kasumi yet? I don't think I did a Kasumi Let's Play of this yet. So I might do Kasumi. Okay, excitement level 4. Yeah, I haven't did Kasumi. Actually, I haven't did Marie Rose yet. Tomi was satisfied, so Momiji, Neo Tengu, Hitomi. So yeah, I'm gonna do Kasumi next. Do Kasumi. Yeah, but as far as Matt, he played it too safe. I was disappointed with his video. Usually he kind of goes in on certain topics, but I think this one he played it safe since he had actual developer, anonymous person who used to work, on the game for Volition come in and give him his info. And like I said, he didn't want to go through that can of worms, but it was reflected in his comments. I even posted a comment that did get deleted, but I reposted it and it haven't gotten deleted yet. I'll check again tomorrow. Because YouTube algorithm will pick something up and automatically delete your comment. But I think he deleted it. Him or somebody, running his channel deleted it. So I reposted it. So it's still on there, but I'll check later tonight or tomorrow to see if it's still on there. But I doubt it. I think somebody might take it off. I think it might get deleted again. But let's start with Kasumi. Haven't played Kasumi yet. I believe the only next rant, I don't know, I guess I could just call it news of the week. It's not really a rant. But somebody drove into my local comic book store. I mean, literally drove their car into the store. A buddy of mine, he contacted me and he was like, it was what time was it? Like around 8 or 9 o'clock, close to 9 o'clock. And he was like, dude, somebody drove into, the comic shop, and that comic shop is probably like, it's a two and a half, maybe a 2.5 mile walk from my house. I could walk there and be there in about 40 minutes. And somebody literally drove their car into it. He showed me a picture. The car was still in the store. And I guess it happened the night before. And so we went over there to go check it out. And yeah, the front entrance of the store was all boarded up. I thought they were going to remove all the stuff in the store. But no, they kept all the store over there. They just boarded up the entrance. And it's like, man. Now, my buddy, he used to work at this comic store when I first moved to Stockton back in the early 2000s. The original family who owned that store owned another store in Lodi. And then, they actually bought another property, like a hole-in-the-wall store that they ended up having my buddy run. And then my buddy, he's been running, the Lodi Grapevine comic book store for probably like, how many years now? Over a decade now. I can say over a decade. And so the one in Stockton went through, man, 1, 2, 3, 4 is on his like 4th owner. And the owner I don't know him personally, but I talked to him over the years. He's an okay guy, but he's like a brutally shrewd businessman. I mean, he's pretty brutal with the way he runs a business. I mean, to the point where he will charge you hella money for stuff that isn't really worth the money you're spending. He's that shrewd of a businessman. He charges what he can get away with. Basically, he charges on the high end of pricing. Like, if you go to eBay, you can find stuff cheap, or you can find that same item that somebody's like trying to sell for hella money. He chooses to sell whatever he has for the top dollar he can get. And so, oh, don't tell me she want to tag with me. Actually, I would have to say in this part of the lore, Kasumi and Ayane are cool with each other. They still got some mending to do. They're not best friends as they were as kids. It's mostly on Ayane's end because she's like, oh, you were treated like a princess and I was an outcast. That kind of drama. But, oh crap, what did I do? What did I do? Did I say no? Shit. I pushed X, didn't I? Yes, I did. I pushed X. I'm sorry, Ayane. I wanted to team up with you. I pushed the wrong button. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Ayane. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean it. I swear. Let's play pool hopping. I'll have to get Ayane a gift and ask her later. Unless she found another partner. Alright, so we gotta actually push the buttons. Ah, botched it. Yeah, let's do that again. Doop. Yeah, they made the buttons really sensitive. Actually, I remember in the first game, oh, she cold. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Conceal me. Ah, I did it again. Shit. It's like if you hold it like a second too long, it'll make you jump further. There we go, I did it! Alright, so... Ooh. And it's like, you get more points if you push the actual button. It's like, you don't have to push the actual button, but you'll get more points that way. Oh! Yep. Oh, Kasumi got some big boobies. Big boobies. Alright, let me ask her first. Well, let me buy the gift first. Let's see if they got anything in here that Ayane might like. Does she like cream soda? I don't know if she likes cream soda. I forgot what her favorite dessert was. I used to know all that shit, but I forgot. I forgot what her shit was. Oh man, there's nothing. See, I wish they still had where you could buy shoes and sunglasses and that kind of stuff. They took it out of this game. Yeah, but as far as the person who owned the store, they actually said it was like a robbery. But it's funny, in the picture there was a car clearly in the store. I don't know if they got the people or what, but I know the car is no longer in the store, and it's like it just looked like that was a hit because the way that the whole parking lot is organized, It looked like they backed up in the parking lot and just drove straight through the freaking store. It was like that had to have been planned. That's just not something you randomly do unless you're drunk, high, or you had a fight in the car and somebody just, you know, stuck their foot on the gas and shit happened. Alright, so I'm gonna give this to Ayane as an apology because I meant to say yes. I'm sorry, Ayane. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I'll forget to Ayane. There you go, Ayane. Ooh, she likes it. Nice. Let's give it to her. Peace offering. Yep. In the DOA lore, Ayane and Kasumi are like half sisters. What did it say? Set a personal record in pool hopping. Did I do it? What did it say? Play pool hopping alone and finish within 30 seconds in girl mode. Alrighty. I'm gonna laugh if Ayane sent me that gift back. She sent it back. Oh, she sent it back. This chick. This chick. She sent it. She gave it back. Here, no. I gave it to you. Stop being a butt. Stop being a butt, little sister. Being a butt. She was being a butt. She was like, I'm not taking your stinking gift. She was like, no, you turned me down. I'm gonna be petty. I'm gonna be petty. That's what that was. She's being petty right now. Alright, so put that over the thing. And let's start out the next day. I think the other thing as far as news and rants is Mortal Kombat 1 came out this past week. Been watching some videos of it and it's like it's I don't know, it's Mortal Kombat but not Mortal Kombat in my opinion. Aesthetically it doesn't look like a Mortal Kombat game to me. It doesn't seem like it plays like an old school Mortal Kombat, but people in the FGC, they're gonna play it. Like I said, there's money to be made. There's money to be made, there's content to produce. So oh wow, she don't like me now. She don't like me. She don't like me. I had 2 music notes, but then it went down to 1. But then again, there was also a thing where some girls are not morning girls or morning people. It was like that, I think, in DOA 1 or DOA 2, that there was certain times of the day was the best to beat them. Sometimes they're cranky. Damn it! Try to beat my best time. Boop. Ah. Alright. I think I beat my record. There we go. Didn't get the timing bonus because I did hit all the floats. Yeah, I got 900 Zach dollars. And a measly 200 experience points. Let's see, how does Alana? Elena's kinda cool. I don't think Elena would mind pairing up with me. But let's see what's in the shop. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 1. They released a Switch port. I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe Nintendo paid them some money to go on a Switch, or they said, well, the Switch got a huge player base. You know, maybe we should port it to the Switch, and then the game looked like and played like almost like ass. And it's like that is no surprise to me. That is not a shocker. Ooh, that is a lovely swimsuit. Oh, buying that for myself. What? I don't have enough Zach dollars. Ooh, I need what? 500,000 Zach dollars? Wait a minute. Don't my money max out at like? Wait a minute. Wait, okay. Switch to owner mode. What's my owner mode say? Let's see. Okay, I just don't have enough money. Alright, so I'm in owner's mode, so I can get that. Okay. In owner's mode, I got quite a bit of money. I can't buy that swimsuit for it with my owner money. But then the thing that sucks with owner mode, you have to. Hey, what's up, Flame God Styles? The thing that sucks about owner mode, you have to give the girl the swimsuit, and they could say no, and you're fucked. That's what sucks about owner's mode. Oh man, so I got the owner mode money, but I don't have the girl mode money. So let's see. Let's see if I can give something to Kasumi as a gift to boost her satisfaction. What's that novel? The Bluebird. I don't know if that's her. Wait, I'll buy it and see what happens. Buy it and see what happens. Alright, so now I'm gonna give it to what's her face. Where's she at? Where's she at? Okay. Oops, didn't want to do that. Take a photo of Kasumi. Oh, back up. Cool. Offer gift to Kasumi. See what happens. Yes, it is. Oh, she liked it. That's good. She liked the book. I'm so lucky that Kasumi is one of those nice girls. Alright, gotta figure out some more stuff to get some more monies. Can't be playing pool hopping all day. What's the next? Take a photo of a girl relaxing in owner mode. Alright, so I gotta go. Oh crap. Didn't want to do pool hopping. Yep. Fell into that whole control issue. Alright. Do this again. Boop. Boop. Alright. Alright. I might have to start gambling if I can't get a partner. Try to make Ayane my partner, but Ayane's mad at me. She asked to join up, and I accidentally pushed the wrong button. She was like, whatever. Try to give her a gift. And then she sent it right back to me. And then she's been pissy ever since. I wouldn't find it funny if she sends me that fucking gift again. Ooh, I got a swimsuit. Nope. Got a swimsuit this time. Let's see what it is. Okay, so that's good. Oh, that's one of her likes items, so. Alright, so I got it quite a few times. Alright. Oh, okay. It's a nice little swimsuit. Oops. I get used to these buttons. It's like I'm used to American controls where you select with the X button and then you cancel with the circle button, but in Asian release games, they're the opposite. You cancel with X and you select with circle. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's see if we can find her. Oh, Ayane got a teammate. Okay, fuck Ayane. We're gonna escalate her to be a partner. Oh, she's not a morning person. She got like a one note. She might not join me. Yep. She still feel guilty about what her dad did and famed Douglas and cloning you and all kind of other shit. That's why she turned you down. Guilty conscience. Let's see. Ooh, Hitomi. Hitomi likes Kasumi. Ooh, she even asked me what I want for lunch. Dude, I think this game is now like 5 years old, maybe? Which is kind of crazy. Wait. Dang, Ayane was paired with Misaki, and then she's no longer with Misaki, like Vega's with Misaki. So I guess they must have lost that game. And Ayane kicked Misaki to the curb. Let's get some beach volleyball in. Let's make some money. I need to buy more skimpy swimsuits. That's the whole point of this game. But there are some more funnier unlocks to get. I barely scratched the surface of all the shit you can unlock in this game. The graphics are still gorgeous, I'm not gonna lie. I swear, in the 2000s, DOA Extreme Volleyball started the trend where I think there was another company, there were other companies making volleyball games. There was 3 volleyball games. It was Dead or Alive, it was Outlaw Volleyball, and then there was Summer Heat Volleyball on the PS2. And I would say out of the 3, the one that had the best gameplay, in my opinion, was Summer Heat Volleyball, but it had the worst graphics. Summer Heat Volleyball had the worst graphics, but gameplay wise was really, really good. Oh no, there was one more beach volleyball game, and I think it came out maybe before? No, maybe a little bit after, around the same time, was Beach Bikers on the GameCube. Yeah, Beach Bikers. Beach Bikers was pretty good, but it was hard early on. Especially if you wanted to create your own team and go through the whole tour mode. You and your teammates start out shitty. I mean, really, really bad. And it was hard. If you didn't start getting wins early, then your volleyball team was going to be trashed by the time you finished the mode. But yeah, Beat Spikers was really good. I did find a copy of Beat Spikers. I haven't tested if it worked yet. Bought it like a couple of months ago because I got a GameCube that's actually just collecting dust in my closet. Oh shit. And I need to test that Beat Spikers out to see if it works. Beat Spikers was a pretty good game. I played the shit out of that until I got Phantasy Star Online episode 1 and 2 for the GameCube, which I had and I pretty much sold. It was collecting dust and it was like, I was like, screw it, let me trade it in. Traded it in. I got Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 for the PS3 out of those trade-ins, so I felt it was worth it because I really want to play through the Trails of Cold Steel games. Got a digital download version of Trails of Cold Steel 3 on my PS4. I had 3 and 4 like hard copies, but I traded them in. But now I'm gonna re-get those games and play them and beat them. Yeah, the PS4 versions of Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 are crazy expensive. Over $100. I think for 2 is almost $200 for Trails of Cold Steel 2 for the PS4. Alright, let's buy some gifts. Let's see if there's anything that Hitomi likes. I forgot it. I know she likes ice cream cones. Damn it, cheesecake. We got all kinds of shit up in here. Watering can. Iced coffee. Dang, those desserts are expensive. I used to know all this shit back in the day, but I forgot. I forgot a good chunk of what they like and dislike. But then they kind of tweaked them in this game. So I gotta take a picture in owner's mode. I gotta be a pervert. Who should I take a picture of? I think I'll take a picture of Honika. Relaxing. So they were specific. I gotta take a picture. So I only can take a picture of Helena or Kasumi. I don't think I got any pictures of Kasumi. So I'll take a picture of Kasumi. It's time for me to be a creeper. Yeah, hold that pose. There we go. Can I zoom? I can twist. Oh, I can even change the angle. Are you gonna get in the pool or what? Get in there, girl. Alrighty. Completed mission. Got 4250 ZET dollars as a reward. And only 50 experience points. Purchase a skincare item. Okay. Do I have to purchase it as a girl? Or the owner? Let's see. Do we want to have a tanned Kasumi? Wow, they gave her a crap ton of hair options. The hair options are expensive. Let's see, pose card, knee bend. What the hell? Okay, what is going on with my... Oh, it's all the same card. No wonder I couldn't move it. Alright, so we got suntan lotion. We got natural milk. If I understanding, So the softening lotion, softening gel, I don't know, let's see. I think the gel makes the boobs appear squishier. This makes them jiggle more. This one makes the booty squishier. This makes the booty driggle more. And then this, if you want to lessen the jiggle, this makes them less jiggly, less squishy. And I think this one kind of makes them bigger. But damn, we gotta spend like that much money for it. I'm gonna say screw that. We'll get her some sunscreen. Get her some sunscreen. No, I do not want to gift wrap it. There we go. I purchased skincare. Why didn't he? Oh my god. Go to belongings. There it is. Apply it. There we go. That should count, right? Nope, it didn't count. Oh my god, that's some ass backwards bullshit. Alright, Yanni, it's me and you. Oh, just hit the net. That was just dandy. Oh, I see the trick from hitting it across the back port. You gotta let your shot go off quicker. You can't hold it. You just gotta let it rip at the highest point. And fucking Team Ninja is still supporting this game. It's like you might as well. Get all that DLC money. Oh, hit me in the back of the head. God damn. There we go. What do you mean it wasn't going well? Just had that one mistake and you're already hating on me, girl. You hating on me. I did buy a skincare item. I did, I swear. Where do I switch to owner mode? Alright, switch to owner. Let's buy the skincare. Oh, no. It's only the outfits. Exit shop, exit shop. Okay, maybe I do gotta buy her something. Let's get her the milk. Alright, that better count. If that doesn't count, I'm gonna be pissed. Thank you, it counted. Buy that natural milk. Oh! So basically the milk gets rid of it cancels out the properties of the other items you buy. Okay, I see. Dang, Ayane is just jumping to team. Whoop your ass, Ayane. Yachty right now just don't care. Oh wow, good save. Oh shit. Nice spike you. Ah, she hit the hell out of that. Oh shit. Held that too long. Good to see that they're kind of playing for real out here. Ball game. D was another great day. Yeah, that's because I put the natural milk on her. 12,500 Zach dollars. What? Oh, now they want me to play poker. Gosh darn it. Big Bird, she don't like it. Well, that's good to know. It's like they threw some red herring items in this game to where just because it may be a favorite, an item may be the favorite color of a girl, doesn't mean she's gonna like it. So they do have some red herring type of items just to keep you on your toes. So alright, now we gotta play poker. And get one pair. Alright, oh, I already got a one pair, just like that. Race. She bounced. Oh, Life Bank's gonna race. Let's see. Call. Oh, I got two pair. I got two pair, Lei Fang. You better have a good hand. Oh, she's raising again. Lei Fang doesn't bluff though. Oh, she don't bluff though. Oh. Let's see what you got, Lei Fang. I won. She was bluffing. She didn't know what I had. Alright. I think I got that goal. Let me see. crap, I went back. Let's see what else we got here. Alright, I got a queen. And I got an ace. Alright, I'm gonna bluff. She gonna raise hers. Lei Fang gonna raise hers. She's out. She's out. Alright, so I am going to hold these two. And damn, if I would have had a 9-10, that fucking, yeah. I am going to fold because I don't have basically no hand. Alright, so let's see what I got. I do got a pair. Well, one pair. Oh, she's out. Oh, Lei Fang's out. Oh, she's out too. Thank you. Give me that monies. Oh, she left. Here comes Honkers to the table. But nope. I got my one pair. That's all I wanted to do. Oh, you wanted to get breakfast? I could buy you a sandwich. Buy you a breakfast sandwich. Complete rock climbing with 48 seconds in girl mode. Are you kidding me? Alright. See how I can do this rock climbing. I think I average probably in the mid 40s when I do this thing. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Dang, she barely made it. Barely made it in 48 seconds. Kimochi means good. But they said I did it in the subtitles. Change into a swimsuit in girl mode. Okay, how did they do that again? I think you had to buy a swimsuit and I forgot. I don't know. I remember the owner would give a girl a gift. If she liked it, she would put it on. Try on my new swimsuit. Okay. Alright, that was easy enough. Alright, let's play Michi and Marie. some beach volleyball. Oh, got that. Dunked that right back over there. Let me see that replay. Just picking on little Marie right now. They're just abusing Marie. Oh shit, Momiji? She hit the shit out of that. Wow. Well, I didn't get all of that. Oh my god. Ichi's launching bombs out here. Oh, damn, she stuffed me. Oh my god, I'm playing like shit. Gotcha, bitch. Try eating your partner's least favorite food in girl mode. I don't know what her least favorite food is. Iced coffee. Iced coffee sounds good right now, I'm gonna lie. Her least favorite food. What is Hitomi's least favorite food? Her least favorite food could be something I actually like. So you never know. I don't know. I don't know what's her least favorite food. That one's completely new to me. Should we buy Hitomi a swimsuit? I know her favorite color is like light blue. She might like this swimsuit. She might like it. Let's give it to her. Let's give her this. Let's give her this gift. Hey, you doing it, Tommy? I got you a gift. Oh, she likes it. Awesome. She liked it. Oh, she put it on. Oh, you're so cute. She's kinda tired. Oh, I got a swimsuit from Zach. Alright, let's see what Zach got me. I just got that same swimsuit. I bought it. I got 2 versions of that swimsuit. Son of a biscuit. Damn you, Zach. Damn you all to hell. Alright, so I just added it to my collection. Discard that one. I think I got this one in my collection already. Let's discard that. Beep, 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 beep. Us. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can buy a Toby a swimsuit and let's see if she keeps it. Can't be nothing too skimpy. I think she might like this one. Oh, there's that one. I think I got Lily already. That's like her default swimsuit. Let's see. We'll try to start out safe. Or all these fucking swimsuits are expensive though. Let's get her this one. Alrighty. Let's give her the goods. Give her the goods. Oh, she did me dirty. Ah, I spent all that money. Ah, Hitomi-chan. Not Hitomi, Kasumi. Kasumi, how could you do that to me? All my hard-earned cash I've been saving up. You just was like, no. Don't want it. Kiss my ass. That was mean. Oh, Kasumi, how could you do that to me? Oh, man. That was dirty. That was so dirty what she did to me. And on that note, I am going to kill this live stream. I'm going to call it a night. Had some fun playing this. Got some things off my chest. So with that said, for those of you guys stop by, thanks for stopping by. For those of you guys who watch later, thanks for watching. Y'all stay safe. God bless.